Previously on the Cursed Caravan.
Nineveh has picked something up, and Nineveh, looking at this claw, it's an owl bear claw.
Oh. And Nyron will open the door. Bumblebrashers! Hello!
Stupid.
You see the bush, wild blackberries, to the southwest, moving as 3 large rats scurry out of it and take their defensive positions, snarling towards you.
And once it gets like to 3, 2, Cribbit closes their eyes, and then you hear a song just loudly being strummed. Magic pulses into the room, and everyone feels a bit inspired.
Now!
Yes!
Nineveh yells. As the door gets thrown open, Nineveh's fingers split, and a crackle of lightning bolts and hits 2 of them.
So Croak is going to pull out a vial, and you can see it kind of like basically putting like a sheet of ice all along his hand as he pulls it out. And so then he's going to take it and launch it at the middle boy rat.
Nyron runs in, jumps on the table. Natural 1 for an 8.
Oh.
So as you go to jump on top of the table, you fall prone.
Cool.
Shattering the table beneath you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, I forgot to talk to it!
Cribbit swings the sheath down onto the rat's head, splattering it and leaving a corpse behind.
Y'all know the phrase, beam me up, Scotty?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I would say maybe a year ago, I found out what that means. The whole time, I thought people were saying, beat me up, Scotty. Like, beat me up, Scotty. I promise.
That's
no idea. I
Beat me
can't
up,
even tell
Scotty.
you. It's a space movie or a show that it's from, right?
It's Star Trek.
It's Star Trek.
It's Star Trek.
You know
I thought,
that.
no, I swear to God. I thought it was like Lost in Space or... I swear to God, I never watched Star
Scotty,
Trek.
the engineer
You never watched
on the
Star Trek?
Enterprise.
No, I never.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Oh my
dude,
God.
You, gotta,
You need if you want
you
a
gotta
show to
watch it,
watch,
man. Yeah,
you should watch some Star Trek.
Yeah, the OG Star Trek.
I
is
did watch
incredible.
like the first 3 episodes of the original, like maybe 3 years ago.
I-
That's all I've seen of Star Trek.
well,
I haven't seen the movies. I haven't seen anything.
Crunch through the original. When you finish the original and you want more, watch Next Gen.
Next Gen's very
And then
good.
after Next Gen, if you want to watch more,
Voyager.
skip Deep Space Nine. I'm sorry, those who are fans of Deep Space Nine, it's garbage. The format is just garbage.
Losers.
It's the format. Look, like every other Star Wars, it's I'll see
You want to talk about Star Wars?
every other Star Trek, it's let's go out and find what weird shit we can. In Deep Space Nine, it's let's sit on a space station in the middle of a complex political war between warring factions right on the edge and see what weird shit comes to us. And it's like
So it changes
very
up the
different.
formula.
But the sit and wait game is never as exciting as the go and
The
find
go and
game.
find, yeah.
So
Voyager.
skip, then go to Voyager.
Imad, you got a lot to choose from. There's
yeah.
a shit
Well,
ton of Star
we're
Trek.
already lost.
Between the original series and Next Generation, that's a lot of content.
Oh yeah, it'd keep you busy for a while. And the thing is,
And
when
the
you
movies.
finish original and then go into Next Generation, the first like half, maybe even more of the first season of Next Generation feels identical to the original because they were still trying to find their own identity. Even the uniforms look very similar. You've got like ensigns or ensigns running around like in gray and rainbow uniforms, and they're very, very 70s looking while they're trying to find their identity. But by the time they nestle into it, becomes very good.
I can't believe you didn't know that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of adjacent stuff. Like I've seen a lot of the Orville. You know that show, Family Guy creator?
Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane. He's in it. He directs it or whatever. Y'all know what show I'm talking about, right?
Is it live
No.
action?
Yeah, it's live action. The Orville.
It is.
I
It's
haven't
a
seen
spoof
it.
off
Yes,
of
it's a
Star
spoof off
Trek.
of Star Trek.
Yeah.
Imad,
I've
I
seen
love you, dude. You're
seasons of that.
You're the guy
But like,
fits so perfectly with Imad. Like not watching any Star Trek, but watching the spoof,
The parody of
Star
it.
Trek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the
When I
target
was-
audience.
when I was growing up, there was no streaming service. I would come home and I had a choice between Simpsons or Star Trek. Seeing a bunch of old guys running around with weird laser guns. Or
As
a
it-
cartoon. I love cartoon. I still love cartoons.
See, I had parents that were nerds, so when I got home, Star Trek was already on, and so I watched old Star Trek with my dad, and then the next block would have been Next Generation. My dad fucked off to do something else, and my mom was like, "Hell yeah, Next Gen!" And I watched Next Gen.
I remember
Here's the
seeing
thing.
Worf and Geordi when I was a boy.
Here's
Loved
the thing.
them.
That's not an excuse. I would go home. I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons. The only thing I was allowed to watch
Same.
was Barney and Salty the Singing Songbook. Have you heard of Salty the Singing Songbook?
I have not.
Don't look it up; it's horrifying.
It is horrifying. He's a singing Bible, and it's
Oh no.
absolutely terrifying.
rated TVMA, right?
He looks like
be.
like one of those dudes in a cell phone outfit spinning a sign outside of a building that's very sad, except he's also painted blue and he sings about God.
Is it propaganda?
Dude, I kind of want to see this now.
Scary. Scary. We'll look it
Sounds
up
like-
later.
Sounds like a cluster.
Before you leave, we'll look it up.
Okay.
But even me, only being able to watch Barney and Salty the Singing Songbook, I saw
some Star Trek.
I saw some Star Trek.
Yeah, I don't. Just never got around to it. Nobody in my friends group talked
you
about
like
it.
Mass
Everybody-
Effect, though, right?
Oh yeah, I know that's based off
Yeah.
of Star Trek.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
So-
Also,
yeah.
just for the record, for anybody listening, Emod's excuse of when I grew up there weren't streaming service literally applies to everybody at this table.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. None
Yeah,
of us.
it does.
You were not
You're
excluded.
not
from
talking
that
to like
reality.
Y'all are old too. yes.
Gen Z.
We're all old.
But like Emma, you weren't like a TV watcher. I never knew you as a TV
No,
watcher.
never had cable. I liked video games.
I didn't either. Like
Next Gen was on basis
Yeah.
cable.
I just
Throwing it
remember
out there.
But Emma, he wasn't a TV watcher, man.
And it was boring. I just saw a bunch of people standing around talking, you know?
Well, yeah, because you sat there only during the part where they talked.
Yeah,
which was
yeah.
like
I was-
5 minutes of the 22-minute runtime of the episode.
Very impatient.
I don't know, man.
Not was,
I remember
you are.
Yeah.
the only reason that Star Trek was on my radar was Next Generation, seeing Worf, the creature one, and of course that then led to me having Piccolo as my favorite character in
Yeah.
Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Z.
The proud and outcast alien.
And so like I had that love, but I never really got into the show until like I saw the movie. I saw Wrath of Khan when I was a kid, and then I watched The Next Generation when we all moved in together, and I watched it I watched the original series every single day,
Yeah.
and just that's like
And you watching through that made me
Loved.
want to rewatch it. When we moved to our first apartment,
Here.
we ended up watching Next Gen front to back. Felicia kind of like popped in, but I was binge watching front to back, and then as soon as I finished that, went immediately into Next Gen and watched that front to back.
Yes.
I really joined when Cody started watching Voyager again, and that one we watched every night after work, and that one I fell in love with because I started with Next Gen.
Next Gen is the one with Picard.
I started with Next Gen. I've never seen the original Star Trek.
So
Oh,
Voyager,
so
you
good.
jumped in with
It's so
Janeway.
good.
When you were watching it at our old apartment,
I didn't get into. I was in the middle of Deep Space Nine.
we were watching Voyager together.
Voyager was with Captain Janeway.
Yeah,
How far did we make it into that? Because we didn't finish it.
we didn't finish it. No,
Oh, okay.
I do
That was
love
towards the
Janeway.
end.
Anyways.
I do love.
Oh,
Janeway.
Janeway's a fantastic captain.
Sorry.
I want to know.
Imad, I didn't get into Star Trek when I was young. I was like, this is boring as fuck. So I understand. I thought it was all talking.
I thought it was boring too.
Yeah,
Same.
and then it wasn't. I actually think it was kind of the same time. Matt started watching it, and then I just watched a few episodes of the old school one, and I was like, this is corny as fuck.
Oh, bro, it is.
And then I went And then even then I was like, I'm not watching this. And then I went back even later and I watched it and I was like, fuck, man. Like,
It's so
and also-
good.
so much of the stuff that like I loved from the periphery, like what Matt was saying about like Piccolo and the like Outcast Alien and like Mass Effect and shit. Like,
Spock is the fucking shit, dude.
yeah, like it just like broke so much ground in
That's
terms
also,
of
the main
like-
thing. Is like the old one is like it's the corny one, but it's also the innovator.
And it was also made in the 60s.
Like even
It's
Next
nuts.
Gen's early seasons either pull from, reference to, or completely remake original episodes.
like plot lines
for like the first season, and it's not until it finds its own identity that it starts pushing its own ground. So it's like that just says, so much about it. Sorry, Emma, go
I
ahead.
blame the people I hang out with in high school.
For sure.
'Cause, I mean, that, that like little kid shit, like
A product of your
Star
surroundings.
Wars versus Star Trek. So I grew up with, Star Trek sucks.
Star Trek's for nerds.
Only Star Wars. Like, that's what I grew up with, and it's stuck with me for way too long.
yeah.
See, I got lucky. I wore an AC/DC shirt to school one time, and somebody was like, "Name 5 songs by AC/DC," and I was like, "Go fuck yourself." And that fixed that.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That just immediately just barriered the peer pressure. It's like, I'm gonna enjoy my shit, and I don't need you to validate it.
That happened to me as a child too. When my parents were like, "You don't do dares," when I was like 4, and I'm like, "Okay." And I go to sleepovers only for the first part of it, not the sleepover part, because we've discussed this. I don't like sleeping over at people's places. I never have. But then they'd be like, "You want to play Truth or Dare?" I'm like, "Okay," and they're like, "Okay, I dare you to do this." And I'm like, or they'd be like, "Truth or Dare?" And I'd be like, "Dare." And they'd be like, "Okay, I dare you to do this." And I'd be like, "Haha, you activated my trap card. I don't do dares." And they're like, "You suck." And I'm like, "I know."
Oh yeah, what a biter. Whatever that means. It's like, damn, you gonna choose dare and then say you don't do
then
dares.
don't
do it.
Fuck that.
You're like, I'm
1000%.
gonna
No,
fuck your
it's-
game up.
That was me.
I'm the guy that will do the dares for whatever reason. Whatever reason. I guess I just want to be noticed.
Oh, dude. I'm just now getting to the like, oh, I can like the things because I like them. And it doesn't matter what everyone else thinks. So, yeah.
Small town syndrome.
Yeah, dude. That's why I didn't have any friends, because I was
Small
gonna
town
like
San
the things I
Antonio.
liked. Therefore had no friends, because I liked new metal and nerdy stuff.
I kind of
So
also
I had no friends.
Yeah.
grew up as the type of person that was like, they're like, "Oh, hey, you watch this cartoon?" And I'm like, "I don't watch cartoons." And they're like, "That's sad." I'm like, "Yeah, well, haha, I don't watch cartoons." So I was just kind of always a little.
This is who I am.
I just didn't
fuck
really
you.
have friends.
But Imad, beat me up, Scotty.
Yeah.
Yes,
I thought
Dude.
everybody was saying "beat me up, Scotty." I'm like, why does everybody want to get beaten up by Scotty?
Beat me, piss on me. Just trying to get out, Scotty.
Come on, Scotty. I'm into it.
Or wait.
What's the safe word, Scotty?
Well,
He might be
luckily,
Scottish.
luckily for all of you, none of you got beaten up, Scotties, in our last combat.
Oh, the segue.
Wow.
Yeah, thanks.
If anybody feels jostled, it's okay.
Whiplash.
Real quick turn.
I did get colded.
And
Oh, yeah.
Nineveh got bit.
That's what you get for rushing in.
No,
But
Here's stop.
yeah. How about we play this game?
Let's do it.
nice one, Fee.
Thanks.
Beat me up, Scotty.
I need.
Man, you sound like you didn't play Truth or Dare as a child.
I didn't.
Mm.
Go ahead, try and dare me.
No.
I don't do dares.
You do dares now. Yeah, you
I
do.
do. Don't tell my mom.
I don't want her to start daring me.
All right, well, first
I dare
things
you to be
first.
a better daughter. Boo.
I can't and I won't. Nineveh's gonna pick up Nyrin.
Wait, let's change the music.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
I changed it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
adventure music now.
Yeah, that's right. Nyrin hopped on a table and
No, hold
crushed
on.
it.
We have to give it about 30 seconds of the new score.
God, nobody's gonna hear this.
Yeah, no one's hearing this.
Yeah, but we gotta get into the feeling of it.
Beat me up, Scotty, dude.
I
Serious?
didn't actually mean wait 30 seconds.
That's the thing. Imad, I'm
facetious.
sorry. I want to know where you were going with that.
Laying on the table, broken table.
No, the beat me up,
Beat me up,
Scotty.
Scotty.
We had to explain what Star Trek was to you really quick, but
Yeah. I mean, you hear it. Everybody says that. You know, it's in spoofs. It's in stand-up.
Yeah.
It's in everything. Every show has a reference because it's a popular show.
Mhm.
And
there's
people
like some
say
sort
it so
of culture
fast.
around this popular icon.
Yeah, people say it so fast. I just thought it was beat me up, Scotty. I didn't know beam me up, Scotty. Like,
Beam me up. I was wondering why you said that said it that way in the beginning too.
yeah,
You know, beam me up, Scotty.
yeah.
Beam me up, Scotty. Yeah.
The way people say is beam me up, Scotty. Like they say it like that. Beam me up. It just to me, in my ears, it just sounded like beat me up. You know.
it sounds like me saying beat me up because
Yeah.
I have a very stuffy face, so it's just beat me up,
Beat me
Yeah.
up.
beat me up.
Yeah.
Beam me, Scotty, beam me.
Beam me.
Yeah, so we killed the rats. Nyron's going to get up. He's laying prone on this broken table that he hopped onto. Crushed it as he hopped onto it. So I rolled the natural one last time. Fun. Cool rats. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Cribbit is still shaking.
I guess Krilk is going to go take a look at the dead corpse
Thank you.
instead of the living corpse, I suppose.
I'm glad you said it.
So, yeah, do I need to roll anything, like a perception check for it?
Yeah,
or-
go ahead and roll me a perception.
Leave it to Zach to say what we're all thinking.
Bad. Just 2. 7 is my perception, so I basically... It looks like a living corpse to me.
I regret. I regret having you roll a perception
Yes,
for it
yeah.
anyways, so we'll pretend like I didn't do that.
Okay.
Because looking over the body, you find, kind of like rolling him over, you see on his belt 2 potions. What appear to be 2 potions.
Pardon? The rat's wearing a belt?
No, the corpse.
Oh, gotcha. The living corpse, sorry.
The living corpse.
I got thrown off.
The nod corpse.
There's 4 corpses in this room now.
I assumed
got
that
confused.
he meant the one that I was saying before.
Yeah.
And did we do a description of the corpse? Is it a human? It's a, is it pretty decayed?
I don't know if you would be able to tell, but I just rolled a 19.
Stupid.
Is it a...
You stupid.
Is it a
Bring your
human?
glasses, you stupid.
I don't know if you'd be able to tell, you fucking idiot.
You failed your perception!
But I rolled a natural 57.
You literally failed your perception.
No, I know.
I don't know if you'd be able
I could hear that.
That was a joke. It was a
When you
joke.
said it, I know, that's why we're laughing.
Yeah,
Matt.
we're laughing at.
But then
we're
you're
laughing
turning
with
it into
Matthew.
me being
No,
an
we're
asshole.
laughing.
and
No,
not
Matt,
you.
we're laughing at your joke.
Yeah, we love you.
That's the joke of it all.
I have
It
to
was
defend
asshole.
myself.
You don't.
But is it a human corpse?
Why are you shaking your head no? Yes, it is.
I'm shaking off the bullshit.
Yes, it does appear to be a human or humanoid corpse.
That's my favorite.
Any
Taylor
markings
Swift song.
of their...
Gnaw marks all over its
I mean,
body.
like, band, or was it a Brando or somebody that worked here?
Any like seal or coat of arms or anything like that?
It's not wearing like the typical Hell Knight armor that you saw in your in the entrance. It just kind of seems like it's wearing like some leather armor,
A looter.
some destroyed leather armor.
Just an unlucky loser.
Yeah, just basic adventuring gear.
Couldn't even hit a rat for 10 damage.
Apparently not.
What are the potions? Did anybody roll for that?
Not yet.
I'm not gonna waste the roll on that. I don't have crafting. so.
Yeah, what is it? I never know if it's detect magic,
It's
crafting.
Here, I'll roll for crafting. Or did you already
Same.
roll?
You can roll too. I'll allow it.
While everybody else is investigating the corpses, Nineveh is like clapping their hands against the side of their head and will go ahead and spend 10 minutes to repair themselves in
Okay.
order to remove that deafened condition.
Mine's a 20 for the crafting check.
21.
It's a 15,
Okay.
which is a success.
So D knows Not Krilk.
Okay.
Just
No
kidding.
way.
I'm just kidding.
No way.
It sounded like you would know.
Krill rolls for one, I roll for the other.
No. What you find, the two of you, is that these are minor healing potions. 2 minor healing potions. Luckily, he did not use them. But unluckily for him, am I right? He died.
He's dead. No weapons.
No.
That would be it. Man, you're just gonna walk into a broken down building with a pack of band-aids?
The goblins took the weapons.
Are you taking?
Maybe.
Are we snagging these potions? You want one, Matthew?
I'll leave him.
No good to us. I need to heal 4 points, and I feel like that would be a waste for a potion. Let me see if I can heal.
I would like to take a potion.
Yeah.
It's a minor, you say?
Yep.
Minor. And Nyron will take one of them.
I'll grab the other.
Nineveh can also treat wounds on anybody who needs minor healing.
I could use one.
Nineveh gives their head a final clap, and everything seems fine. And they walk over and just begin taking out tools if anybody needs medical aid. You could walk up one by one.
Fuck. I don't know if the healing, like if you could heal my Eidolon, or if you would have to heal D. It's very confusing.
Well, I mean, they share the same HP, so I would say either.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess Cribbit would walk up to you with arms wide open.
Okay.
T-posing.
It's a success, so you get 2d8 hit points.
Nineveh, can you fix my shield? See, his shield's all dented and shit.
Yeah, Nineveh just looks at you and then holds out a hand. So yeah, pass it over.
Thank you.
Should see if he can do something about your ankles.
Oh, thank you, Nineveh.
What's wrong with my ankles?
Natural 20.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Nice.
So your item gains 20 hit points.
Oh, damn. More than enough. Thank you.
Yes, it is. Anybody else need anything? Or are you all good?
I'm ready.
Unless you can heal my stamina, I'm all good. I know eventually we can do that. If we so choose. The skills.
So in this room, there's one door. Yeah, you just drew it. Cool.
Nothing else special in here?
No, there's not. There's not anything in here. It's
Now, a very weak table.
Yeah.
And we can see outside quite a bit,
Yes,
right?
you can. You can see outside over the
time.
brush, over in this area.
What time of day is it?
The daytime of day right now is
Solid stall lingo.
is probably around midday.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because we've only gone through here. We woke up and went through here, so it's got to be about lunchtime.
I guess we should stop so we can go have lunch.
Hunger.
Yeah, no, I would say that it's between 1 and 3.
Nice.
Why what you smiling at? Why are you smiling?
It's just 2?
Huh?
It's 2?
Between 1 and 3.
It's somewhere in there.
I know, it's because Emad earlier, when he was making the pizza rolls, was like, it says between 13 and 15 minutes. Why can't they just say 14 minutes?
Is true. When I'm trying to heat food and not burn it, please give me a time.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I mean,
about
why
right
doesn't Nineveh just check her wristwatch?
there. She's not an Apple product.
Exactly. So you're thinking it's somewhere between 1 and 3.
Yeah, 2.
She had a clock on her face.
Just a stopwatch.
No, she had a timer. Different. Okay. It's not linked to the chronological spinning of the planet we're on.
And Nineveh has to reach to the eyeball and click, 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 and then it runs.
Gotta reset. I'm gonna sleep for 100 years. 30 seconds is 30 seconds. She didn't even know what day it is.
I wish it wasn't like a digital timer, but one of those like
It's an analog clock.
yes, yeah.
Egg timer.
It just opens it up and it's a calendar from 1987.
Okay, so Nyron's going to listen at this door. He's going to walk up to it and listen to the other side with an 18 perception.
An 18 perception. Nothing.
Nothing. Doesn't seem like anything's here. I'm going to open the door.
D puts a hand on Nyron's shoulder and checks for traps. Oh my god. 25.
Wow.
Nothing.
Pats that hand on your back and gives you the finger to move on in.
Perfect. He gives you the finger right back, not knowing what it means, and he throws the door open.
D has moved back quite a bit at this point.
D runs up to the door, then runs away, then runs up, then runs away.
He just doesn't want the lizard to get guillotined. Can't wait for that to happen.
It'll happen.
You open the door to what appears to be a hallway.
Perfect.
Exactly what I wanted. More doors.
There is,
More door.
from what you can see just through the open door, there appears to be an opening here, and the hallway continues, an opening to the, sorry, an opening to the east, and then the hallway seems to continue down southward.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So Nyron will go into the hallway. How far does that hallway go?
So he steps into the hallway.
Yeah, like right there. Just one step in past the door.
It appears to be a very long hallway.
Uh-huh. Okay, he's gonna... Just being stupid's gonna get me killed. He's gonna walk up to the door. And... Let's try a different approach. Just knocks on the door. Hello?
D now, like, quizzically, or he wraps one arm around himself and the other one, his hand covering his mouth, raises an eyebrow and leans against a wall just watching Nyron.
Yeah, Nineveh just stares blankly. We're all going to die.
Bumblebrashers. Felicia looks upset right now.
D, you really shouldn't say that about our new friend.
There is no response.
He'll listen. Which I'm sure whatever's in there will be
After
quiet
he
now.
knocked.
Yeah. Whatever's in there is quiet now. That is a 16 to listen. Perception.
This is really happening right now.
You do hear distant muffled voices. And what sounds like growling.
Growling and voices. I hear talking. And animal sounds. Growling.
D pushes himself off of the wall, walks into the hallway, not at that door though. He's going to venture down to the corner to be able to see further down the hallway. Cribbit next to him.
Croak comes up next to Nyron and says, "Well, it's a good thing you knocked. Should try. You want to try again?"
I can. Should I?
Nineveh's going to push the door open.
You could say something. Right. You could say something like, "I know you're in there." You could do that.
Yeah. Nineveh.
So, let me deal with D. You see the hallway continues and curves to the east. Right here. Looks like it curves in. And Nineveh opens the door.
Might be a big room.
Are you sure you don't want to knock, Cody?
Am I underneath a rampart?
Not yet, you're not.
I'm just curious if there's a courtyard inside there. Just like the shape of the walls, it looks like a.
Oh, are you talking about like the outside, like along
the
the
way
edges?
It's ridged.
Yeah.
Opening the door is a hallway full of. Well, I mean, it doesn't look like it on the map, but it is full of debris and collapsed stone.
It's exactly what it looks like on the map.
Well, it's impassable.
Oh, gotcha.
It's impassable. No.
It is entirely full of collapsed stone. You do see daylight coming from the top of the cobble pile, but other than that, it's empty. Well, it's very full.
Does it seem like
stones.
anything of the note? Anything of note, like that might have been buried but sticking out of the rubble?
Not that you can see. It just looks like a pile of stones, a very large pile of stones. You would gather that this is what was causing the collapses on other parts of the fortress that you were in, where the ceiling was collapsed. That it kind of looks like it came from here and continued outward.
So Nineveh's going to look back at the party, gesturing with a hand palm up towards the room. A dead end. Another way around.
Now,
Heard
D,
something in there.
This entire keep is covered in arrow slits. And from what you can tell from where you are, it does appear that there may be a courtyard in the center of this area.
Can I see out? Can I follow the wall and see if there is a tiny window or something to not be too obvious to the outside? I deducted this because all around the outside of the keep that we've gone through, it's been you can see the stone jutting out. But everywhere that's inside is just a nice flat wall.
Yeah, the interior walls are different.
Through deduction.
Good eyes, sir. Good eyes.
Should I roll?
I gave you something.
Yeah, but do I see anything through it? Any movement? Do I see grass? Do I see dirt? Do I see a nacho stand?
Jigglypuff, seen from above.
It's difficult to tell what you see,
But I do see outside.
but you do see outside.
Okay.
Nyron will start walking around past D to see if there's another door or entrance to this area.
Careful. I believe there's some sort of courtyard through here.
That may be where the voices were coming from, seeing how there's a dead end.
Where are you going?
Maybe. Nyron will stop as soon as he sees a door or an entrance. Just carefully around the corner. There's a door over here.
D will follow.
2 doors.
Ooh.
Yeah, 2 doors down.
So you have what appears to be a door opening out to the east and one to the south.
Yeah, I want to see what's in this courtyard area. Aaron will walk up to the door to the east, roll a perception to see if he hears those voices again. And the animal noise.
Wait.
23.
You don't hear anything.
Want to check the door? Do your little thing.
D kind of side eyes. Just gonna let him do it. 23 for traps.
No traps.
Huh.
D dusts his hands off. Waves you by.
Perfect. Nyron's gonna... He'll be stealthy this time. Stealthily open the door.
Okay.
You gonna roll for it?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for it. Here we go. That is a 13.
Don't forget your minus 15 modifier.
I rolled a 14 for a 13.
Yes. Yes.
-1.
Nyron swings the door open.
So that has to pass anybody else's perception DC, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a room full of gelatinous cubes, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they know we're here, then they can roll, but if they don't know we're
knock
here,
and yell.
right. They know we're here if something's here. Yeah, for sure.
Swings the door open into a small corridor.
God damn it.
Leading to another door.
It's a door inside a door inside
Now-
a door
now
inside
you
a
see-
door inside.
We are in a donut.
Like an Inception.
Yep, there's a lot of that. So you open the door into a small corridor that leads to another door.
Ah.
I'm the door that's playing the door inside the corridor.
Disguised as another door.
Nyron will Hey, how do you do that thing where you look for... What are you looking for, actually? You always seem so concerned. D, sorry. I'm not saying who I'm talking to.
Jesus Christ. Croak walks down and opens the door.
Yes.
You spring a trap, it kills everyone.
You explode.
The one trap.
Oh, so you were trying to ask him how to look. Oh, God. Oh, here we go. Everybody ready up. D just has an eye for tiny details. Like whether or not something's going to explode when you touch it.
What? Things explode?
Oh, they can?
Are you saying... Oh, okay. Okay. I'll be more careful from now on.
You know, just in case. Sometimes when you get in a fight with something, you might want to look it over before you throw your hand in there.
The door opens up to another corridor. However, this one does seem to open up into a larger room to the south. To the north, there is an iron gate swinging slightly ajar.
A portcullis?
Pork cutlets?
Portcullis?
Leading out into the courtyard.
No.
That Dee had seen earlier. And to the south, there are many rows of stadium-style benches, and just to the north of them, closest to you, right here is a dais, just to the north, a wide dais. Garbage clutters what was once undoubtedly a pristine floor. A small corridor near the dais leads to the left, while north an iron gate provides a view into the central courtyard. That's everything I already told you. So, there's a room here.
The door is ajar.
Well, that's confusing.
Bitch.
Just thinking, this, because it's something you can do, Zach, if your character would do it, sneak. Attempt stealth, just in a situation like this. I'm just saying, you can't, like,
I mean, that's
Nyron is choosing not to.
Through the door.
Yeah.
So you said that the gate is a little bit open that's leading out into the courtyard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I will be a little sneaky.
Now, hold on. Have you stepped into the room?
No, I'm kind of just at the door.
That's fine.
I threw open.
Throwing open the door, throwing it
Yes.
noisily against the wall.
Wildly with
As
abandon.
loud as possible.
As loud as possible, with a loud bang. You do hear some curious sounds coming from the north. A series of barking growls and the sound of claws scraping against stone. And further distant sounds of what seems like arguing.
So Croak will readjust after his abrupt movement into the room, and he'll slow himself down and he'll turn to the rest of the party and say, I think I hear those voices, those same voices. Sounds like there may be some animals cooped up somewhere, like a coop that holds animals.
Maybe it's the Bumblebrashers.
It's not quite a pen or a cage. I'm really feeling a coop.
I'm feeling a coop.
Just a couple of wargs inside of a normal-sized chicken coop.
Like too big.
Is it the Bumblebrashers? Nyron will walk through the door to get a better look.
Ready your weapons and your eulogies.
First things first, you can see a little better into this room. You see the chairs and stuff. The benches, if you will.
What? What a room.
What a room.
Is that like a podium?
Dais.
I'm kind of
is.
dumb. Sometimes I don't know what that word means.
Like a raised circular platform.
But that's a square.
I thought it was a pit.
Out of the gate, you see more of the courtyard. It does appear that it is, in fact, a courtyard.
And it does look like it has a stall on the side for nachos.
For nachos.
Like the Frito pies you get at Pee Wee football games where they just dump chili and cheese inside of a really hot bag. Well, the bag becomes hot. You know what I'm talking about? Have you had that shitty shit?
When they heat the bag up.
I mean, it's delicious, but
Yeah, it's good, man.
Yeah.
but it's hot.
Also, I was mistaken. A dais is not always circular. It's just a raised platform, usually in a hall or a large room.
It's a stage.
And Nyron will listen at the next
it's a
door.
stage.
The next door?
One to the east, right? Is that it?
There's a
There
metal
is
door
a
that you were walking
door
up to.
to the east. So right here is an iron gate leading out into this courtyard. There is a door here to the east. And down here, in the room, there is a door to the west and a door to the east. You got lots of doors.
That's right. The gate to the north, that's a gate. We can open that.
Oh,
I think
there's
it's
another
already
door
open, too.
Here,
Slightly.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
jar.
it's a jar.
That's right.
here,
Don't let it confuse you.
here.
I know.
Be curious if we
Nyron
could
will move
open
the
it
jar out
without-
of the way.
Why didn't it show the other ones that I drew?
Joke, I already said that joke.
It's fine. You can
Better
edit
the
it.
second time.
Movie magic. Anytime we repeat ourselves, just cut that shit out. I don't want people to know how annoying I am.
There's your doors.
Nyron's going to lean toward Krilk. I'm going in.
Yeah, I don't care what you're doing.
Perfect. Nyron will slowly open the gate.
The iron gate.
But Krilk, secretly, he says that, and then he gets his thing ready and he's watching.
I don't give a shit what you do.
Should I roll stealth? Yeah, I'll roll stealth.
Up to you.
Yeah, let's do it.
You
That
do
is
whatever
a
you want.
2.
Nice.
Adjusted.
That wasn't a gate opening. That was Nyron becoming Godzilla.
You open.
No, Cody.
No.
Why is it always pools of water?
I know.
I know.
Okay.
More sentient turtles.
Opening the gate, a short flight of stairs leads down into an open-air courtyard surrounded by imposing octagonal walls, while a heavy iron gate separates it from the halls to the south, the one that you're opening. A few errant milkweeds and tufts of crabgrass protrude from the cracked cobblestone flooring. The ground to the west is sunken in, creating a natural pool of murky water. To the north, the battlements above have partially collapsed into a huge mound of stone and wood rubble, under which some sort of reptilian creature sticks halfway out, seeming to have been crushed. The top half of a flight of wooden stairs rises up to the battlements above the collapsed section of the walls. Broken plants lie amid the rubble below. A thick rope has been affixed via a grappling hook to the lower portion of the stairs, dangling down within a few feet of the top of the rubble pile.
Oh, I see. That's stairs that go up.
But they're
Yeah, but they're covered by the rubble.
they're
Well,
like
We're going to have to
rubble
call
below
some
them.
contractors.
yeah, it's
There's
like they're
rubble
kind
below
of
them, and there's a rope hanging down from the end of the stairs.
yeah.
And then somebody's crushed.
There seems to be some sort of reptilian creature crushed beneath the rubble.
Likely
Oh,
another
no.
one of those turtles.
Up here, so right here, it seems as if the stairway would have continued along this wall down to reach the ground level, but that part has been destroyed, so the actual stairs to the east are like above the ground.
Right.
That's why there's a rope hanging down from it. The desperate shouts and barking growls continue here, but now their sources are obvious. The shouts come from the battlements above, where a few goblins and a halfling man holding another goblin at knife point can be seen. The man seems to be threatening the goblins, while the goblins look like they are pleading for mercy. The source of the growling is of greater concern, though, for it comes from a large, draconic beast not far away at ground level, roaring at the delicious but inaccessible prey above. I need all of you to roll for initiative. D.
12.
Oh my god.
Roll a 6.
Nyron.
11.
10, 11,
Nineveh.
12.
10.
God.
19.
Nice.
Thank God.
You're
Somebody.
the highest initiative.
10, 11, 12.
It's so bad.
Have fun, Krilk.
Yeah, I'm going to have to fight by myself.
We actually rolled so bad that we miss a round.
Hopefully the natural 3 means I actually roll a good attack. Come on, don't.
Okie dokie. Krilk, 19. They're really bad quality, but that's what it looked like.
It's almost an alligator body, but dragon face, dragon arms and legs.
Feathery bits.
Looks like a drake.
Mechanically, how big is this?
Mechanically speaking, this guy, he's a Largo.
8.
Okay.
This creature momentarily is distracted by the shouting creatures up in the battlements. But it is large and it looks hungry. Crook, you're up.
All right. Now,
Kill it.
it is preoccupied.
It is
Just
preoccupied.
saying.
You have a couple of options here. One,
Close
you
the
can
door.
close the door. 2, you can go out there and do something about it. Those are your options. That's
Maybe
perfect.
we should talk to it.
That is an option.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
But what about the reptilians?
What are we going to do without dragons?
So, since it is technically distracted, can I...
Pick its pockets.
Yeah, I want to go check its dragon skin wallet. Can I do a sneak attack on it? Like, can I crouch and like sneak in? And
Technically,
It's a-
you're
If
above.
you were a rogue.
I am.
He does have the surprise
Yes.
attack. So
Yeah.
technically,
Surprise
any
attack.
attack you do
Yep.
against somebody that hasn't gone yet in the first round, it is a
Is a
surprise
sneak attack?
Sneak
Okay.
attack.
As long as it's a finesse or agile weapon.
Which a blowgun is an agile
Yes.
weapon.
So, but a bomb is not an agile weapon.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
But if you did your blow dart, you would get your D6 sneak attack damage on top of it. So do 1 plus 1d6 plus your modifier.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to go for the damage outright or use the sneak attack and try to get some poison in him.
Poisonally,
Poisonally.
I would go for the sneak attack first. Because
Yeah.
after the first round, you
can't
lose
even
the
do
option.
it. Yeah. Okay.
Might as well take it, get the bonus, and then
Maximize your effort.
go to
Okay.
bombs after.
I guess I will try
Although-
that then.
Yeah, because bombs are not agile or finesse.
Yeah.
So you're going for the attack?
Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I don't really know how to do a sneak attack properly, I guess.
It just happens.
It just happens? Okay.
It just takes place as long as you have the right weapon equipped.
Okay. All right.
Will be flat-footed to you, so it has -2 to its AC.
Okay, so then I will move in range.
Okay, we're doing this.
I'm scared.
Don't second guess.
I'm scared.
Because
No,
none of
dude,
us know
dude,
the answer.
let's
Okay,
do it.
All right.
Let's do it,
Fuck
man.
Let's go.
This is how you play the game.
We'll find out if you doing that was a bad idea.
And this is the last
Yeah,
You
right.
burned to ashes. And we're
this
like,
is
yeah,
the
nah,
last
shut
session
the door.
of the night, so you'll have plenty of time to make another character.
My fourth wall. My immersion.
Okay. So Croak is going to pull out a vial of giant centipede venom, dip one of his little darts in it, and then pop that bitch in his blowgun. And then I'm going to shoot at
Come
this
on.
guy.
Come on. Come on, hit him.
So let's see.
Hit
No,
him.
no added bonuses for anybody yet.
Hit him. Hit him. Come on.
14 to hit.
Against flat-footed?
That is a miss.
Fuck.
The blow dart flies past this draconic beast
unnoticed.
It's an old lady walking the street.
Just
Hits the goblin with the knife to its throat.
And it turns to see where the fire came from.
Oh no.
oh, it got the. Oh fuck! All right, well, perfect. Is that? I think that's all of my moves, right? Because I had to walk in, load a dart, and then fire. So yeah. Okay, well, great. It now knows that I'm here.
What's happening out there? Did you try talking to it?
Next up, we have the beast. It turns, seeing that there is an easier target of its prey inside the pen with him. It will move.
I should have just thrown the fucking bomb.
Same D20
Same,
roll,
I
man.
still would have missed.
Same roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a bad roll.
It will move right up next to Krill. And it will...
That was one action.
That was 3 actions. All right, next.
It was 2 actions.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Oh, God.
And it will go to bite Krill.
It would go to take a drink of water and ask you how your day is going.
Right. Gets gentle ear scratches from Croak.
It's a 24 to hit.
Okay, well, that hits me.
Jeez.
What's your AC? Well, your AC
Sure you
is
don't have a
14.
24 AC
Not
at level
24.
1?
Yeah.
I'm just
Just,
natural crits though.
Yeah.
Remember, fleeing is an option.
Remember, you chose this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna run.
You take 15 damage.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh my god.
That's a lot.
Okay, well,
You're gonna need flex tape for that, dude.
okay, so 0.
That would drop me outright.
Next, we have D.
Okay,
I'll kill one of you.
I am very much hurt.
Okay.
You said 15, Felicia?
15 damage with 1 bite.
There's another spot next to the door. Could D walk in and stand next to not... Door's open.
Door is open.
If I stand in the catty corner of... Right there, where the mouse is? Yeah, if I stand right there, can I see... Would you allow me to see Krilk?
I don't think you'll be able to stand in those half spaces.
Yeah, that would be my... There's a wall right here. You'd probably have to open this door.
Shit. Would you allow me to see Krilk standing behind Nyrin? Because it is a straight shot as far as that picture is concerned.
Suppose so.
Ideally, I would like to get in the spot 2 spaces below Nyrin, which would be perfect, actually. D, possibly hearing screams or some sort of scuffle,
Yes.
will run out,
Oh, my God.
see Nyrin, see Krilk, see Draconic foe. He's going to... He already had his koto equipped. He's going to raise it and strike a note. Strange, wispy tendrils start forming around D's feet as, like, a shock goes across the ground, and a black tendril grabs onto Krilk and pulls him all the way to D.
Oh, my
Are
God.
you serious?
As D, for 2 action, uses the magic of friend fetch.
Yes.
Dude, fuck yes,
That is
man.
so cool.
And that doesn't provoke, like, attack of opportunities or anything?
Force movement does not provoke.
Okay.
It
fuck
is
yes.
forced movement. You would come right in front of me.
Hell yeah, I'm about to.
Right all over me.
I'm about to.
Do it.
awesome.
Come. Forced. This is forced come.
Force come.
And that is my move.
Oh, dude.
Hell
Thank
yeah,
you,
man.
Matthew.
Thank you, Felicia, for allowing me to see that boy.
Thank you, Red Ball.
Because if you were over 1 square, I could not have done it.
Nyrin.
Run! Nyrin is going to close this gate, use his Gasarm to lock it. Puts his Gasarm through the gate to keep it closed.
Ding dang!
And his,
He runs out, closes the gate behind him. Fuck!
so I assume that's 2 actions. His 3rd action, he's going to run past everybody. Run!
Into this room.
No, not into that room.
Tell me what you're doing.
Think Dark Souls, Emma. Don't sprint into any unopened doors.
You're right. I just want to be out of range of this thing.
Shouldn't you just go to the west then? Like back up where we came?
Back the way you came.
Yeah. No, he's going to go stand next to D, so that way he can still see what's going on. He's going to stand to the right of D for his third action.
Okay.
And those are all of his actions.
Nineveh.
Wow, a lot happened really fast.
Yeah. I'm not running in there right
Croak
now.
went from not getting hit once to almost dying.
Yes, yeah, I have 3 health.
Oh my god.
That would have put me under in 1 hit. Easy.
Also, the way this is set up, am I adjacent to Croak? Because I'm...
No, you're
There's like
behind a
the
wall.
half wall, door wall.
Yeah, there's a...
Okay, I got you. So, seeing Croak within the span of 6 seconds walk into that room, hearing a roar, and then seeing him suddenly slung back by black tendrils, Nineveh's going to go around the corner and see the hurt Croak, and is going to kneel down and apply battle medicine
Nice.
Fuck yes.
with risky surgery. This is going to hurt. You're going to take 3 points of damage. First, you take 3 damage.
That puts him at
That puts me
0.
at 0.
Hold tight.
Okay.
Natural 19. That's a 21 plus 7, 29 critical success. So you are going to receive...
So you just...
Yeah, so, well, at 0, you're not unconscious, you're staggered.
You're
Okay,
staggered.
okay.
4 48.
I have to double check 1 second.
What game was it?
Yeah, it is 48 hit points is how much you get back.
Do I roll that or do you roll it?
You can roll it. I'm letting the people that get treated roll it instead. So,
So you don't get blamed for anything.
you know what? All right, fair. I'll roll it. All right. Because then it's like it's my skill doing it. So you'll get back 14 points of health.
Nice, dude.
Oh, is that what you were
yes.
hit for?
I was
15.
hit for 15.
Okay.
I would imagine I
still stamina.
I don't get stamina back.
No.
Yeah.
So it should just bring you back to max
Yeah.
HP.
Dude. Oh, fuck yes. Thank you, friends.
Plus it
That's the party, man.
I did nothing.
plus it works because the reason you have to take the pain first is it's 1 action versus 10 minutes.
Well, it's like they're opening the wound to
get-
fix
to
the
get-
wound.
I am cutting you open to suture you up.
Yeah.
So blink of an eye, Nineveh just slices into Croak and then performs surgery on the wound. And then
Sure, you should just be in shock now.
Yeah, Croak is like not just like from the pain of being bit by this fucking dragon
Chomped
lizard,
on. By,
and then just like drug across the floor.
It's crazy.
like, I just want you to imagine the size of its teeth.
Yeah.
Like,
I know, it left a big hole in you, and then Nineveh made another hole in you
Yeah.
to sew up that hole.
And I could see fucking some like cauterizing laser coming from Nineveh.
Please.
and like,
that's a different ability.
and like, little arms, like,
yeah, coming out and like
pinching
doing
the
surgery.
skin and
yeah.
The way I'd want you to see it is like the hand, like, you know, rip open the shirt where the wound is, and then one of the hands reaches out and the fingers split open into a bunch of small robotic scissor-like hands, and it's just immediately just snip, 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 pull, stretch, maybe a little bzzz as something goes, and then just stitches you right back
Yeah,
up.
Croak is just fucking like
It is
passed out.
And, like,
distinctly inhuman and callous, but efficient.
yeah, no, thank you.
In like 3 seconds.
hey,
Yes, it was so fast.
God.
next up,
I still have 2 actions.
we have Nineveh's next two. Well, you moved.
You moved.
I still have 2
Right,
actions.
right.
It's also really heart-wrenching when your character is like on death's door, you're already accepting your fate, and then you're revived, and you're like, well, shit.
Dude, it's
Here I am.
it's terrifying. That's I don't like that part of the game is not as fun.
That was me with the turtle, man. I walked in and turtle fucking clapped
Yeah.
me, my butt
Dog.
cheeks.
The dog, the fire for Cody.
Yeah.
All scarred.
Yeah.
Nineveh stands up and turns facing the gate, and a frontward speaker opens up, and from it comes a very loud, just this that plays out towards the beast, I need a fortitude save.
Fortitude save. 14.
The creature takes 4 points of damage and is deafened
Oh, nice.
for 1 minute.
I picture like these giant speakers coming up out of Cody's
No, sorry, it did
shoulders.
not critically save. It didn't critically fail, so it just takes 4 points of intelligence.
And then you hear, ooh-wee, Sarah!
This draconic creature kind of like growls out and kind of recoils back and decides to focus its gaze on the creatures that aren't hurting it for dinner again. You are out of combat.
Can we
Ooh, okay.
can we see it through the door?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I could still attack it.
Yeah, I wonder if I could hit it from...
I
Far
want to
away.
know
What happened?
what
in
we
situation?
saw. Is there another way up to where the goblins and the halfling are besides this way?
From what you saw, you're not sure.
Yeah, it's the only way we've seen so far. We don't know if there's another way.
So that rope with the grappling hook that we saw, is it hanging down far enough that someone could reach it and climb up it?
Yeah, it's like
It
hanging
looked to
down
me like
from-
somebody put it there to get up.
It's
Yes.
like the
Okay.
stairs would have wrapped around and touched the ground, but they had collapsed. So wherever the stairs were still,
Is where
somebody grappled up to it and climbed
to
from
get up there. Okay.
Yeah, so
All right.
like
Just a path.
from here it had collapsed when this wall collapsed. So this is above, like up above the ground, and there's a rope hanging down from here.
And so as the creature turns back to get distracted, where is the creature now? Like
It's,
looking
like,
right
here.
there.
It's looking up towards the
Looking up
ramparts.
towards the battlements.
I mean, do you guys think we could sneak, like literally just try to sneak around and up the stairs?
I mean, it's standing right
It's
here.
right by the
It
road.
knows we're here now. The element of surprise is lost. But maybe we could distract it.
So what do you do?
And Nyron will retrieve his Gasarm out of the gate. And he will equip his shield and his trident. What do we do? All I can think about is just going in there and have him, I don't know, go after Croak. That's a joke.
I already did that once.
What is Croak thinking? What does he want to do?
I'm curious about if there are any... I'm just trying to remember. This is like a general question. How fresh is that corpse that was in the room with the rats?
Go ahead and roll a nature check for me for recall knowledge.
It's a good idea.
17.
Judging by the decay on it, you would think that it's fairly old.
But there are the rats.
You said this, right? You spoke this out loud?
Yeah.
But
Right there.
I do want a perception check of what you saw of the creature. Specifically from Nyron.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on. Perception.
Something about it feels familiar.
15.
You can't put your finger on it, but something about it seems familiar. Anyone else can do a perception check if they'd like to.
D will. He would have seen the beast. 21.
What did you say your roll was? Sorry.
15.
I'm sorry. Can you roll me an Arcana check?
Same thing. 22 Arcana.
Nice.
This creature is out of its element. This
It's far from home.
yes.
Yeah.
This creature doesn't seem like it's meant for temperate climates.
So possibly in these waters. Is it a water creature or a foresty creature?
You don't quite know much else other than that.
But it shouldn't be out here.
It's strange that it's here.
I mean, we do know that it's draconic, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You can, based off of how it looks, you would guess that it's draconic in nature. from your perception check, you can tell that the collapse seems to be pretty recent. And the reptilian creature under the collapse seems to be of the same type of creature.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Gribbet's like looking at it through the gate as D is studying it.
So Krilk kind of like turns to the group and he says, I have a plan, but I think that you probably won't like it because it involves the puppies.
Wait a minute.
This conversation's over.
I saw where you were going with this. There's that giant bat that I killed.
Yes.
Was it something like that?
Yeah, I have a vial of arsenic or blood sap, which is a consumable poison that we could put on some type of like bait.
Oh boy.
Give the creature what it wants, and then us what we want.
Cribbet looks at the two big homies. Do you think you could drag that thing in here?
Yeah, Nineveh just turns and just starts walking towards the room with the bat corpse.
The bat was a large creature.
Do you want a strength check or an athletics check to drag it?
Yeah, it'll have to be something of the sort.
I mean, if both of you get a good roll, I would hope so.
Is in that hallway when we came in to look, is the wall collapsed? Can you see out into the courtyard or no?
Not here.
Okay.
Imagine a wall that has collapsed from the ceiling. So there's still wall, but there's rubble all around it.
It's like the stairs that were mounted along the wall collapsed.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just outside.
It's outside. It's like the wall is crumbling. I mean, if you took some time, you could probably take down the wall.
It's also a 19 for athletics.
A 19 for athletics. Nyron, are you helping?
Yeah. Athletics. Oh, God. Natural 1 for an 8.
Okay, does anyone else want to help?
Not a good die.
I mean, it's only one size larger.
Okay, sure.
I mean, you're welcome to argue with it. I just,
If we took
my
the
dad
time,
is a size larger than me, and if I had to, I could drag my dad's wet noodle body.
It'll take some time.
Yeah.
The main concern I have is getting it through the doorways.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was asking about the wall. Is like if we could knock out that.
Could Nineveh use medicine to surgically carve up part of the creature, and we could maybe poison a portion of it?
Yeah.
I mean, we also have that dog corpse, right? Don't we have the corpse of the larger
And the 3
dog?
rats.
Yeah. So if it's too much of a pain in the ass to cut it up, but I guess we can.
Because since you mentioned it, now I'm thinking about like Monster Hunter, where you can create poison meat, and it's big, but it's like it's like a human torso size.
Yeah.
So it's like could butcher up, and it doesn't even have to be a good cut of the meat. It just needs to be
Enough.
Yeah. To poison. If you would allow me to partially butcher the bat quickly and then
Done in the past.
Yeah. Do you want a check on that? I'm not necessarily worried about preserving any part of it or anything, but
No.
Okay. So then Nineveh comes back partially covered in blood, holding a hunk of bat meat.
Okay. Krilk will then take it and basically pulls out this vial of just like gross powder, and just like sprinkles it all over it.
And what is it?
Arsenic.
Ooh. Now, while you guys are preparing that, Nyron's gonna walk up to the closed gate and try speaking to this thing. Friend, do you understand?
Cribbet was going to suggest, hey, since we're behind this gate, maybe we could actually try to talk. Maybe it speaks common.
Yeah.
Dee says that these aren't supposed to be here. Like maybe somebody brought it? What's happening?
The creature turns and rushes the door.
Oh boy.
and attacks it.
Oh.
Okay, so
Slamming the iron gate open.
cool.
Awesome.
How big is this gate?
It's not huge. So right now it's basically just pressed up against the gate, just like clawing in.
Okay.
So the gate's now open.
The gate is now open.
Can it get into the room that we're in? Is it too big?
With enough time, it probably could.
Okay.
Throw the meat. Throw the meat.
Yeah, is there enough space? Is there enough space that I can throw this fucking meat out there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably throw it at the grasping claw too.
It takes up the whole door.
Yeah, it's
okay,
like
so I just
clawing in there.
I just throw it the fucking meat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hungry hippos.
So, do you need the stats for arsenic?
I already have it.
All right.
Take a fortitude save.
This
The-
beautiful creature. Oh God, kill it.
The creature greedily grabs the hunk of meat and
Greedy
pulls
Gretchen.
it over towards the pond.
Don't poison the fucking pond.
My koi fish.
And eats it.
Okay, so
To the rope.
what do we want to do? Are we going to try and kill this fucking thing now that we poisoned it, or are we going up
to
the rope?
Get up to the rope. Naren's gonna start running towards the rope. He's
I'm gonna need you all to roll for initiative again.
Okay. Hell yeah. Good job with the meat.
Marginally better.
Oh, a lot better.
Back to my 17s again.
Must be nice.
Yes, it is. It's very nice. I was so worried about D's die because it did not play well earlier.
Natural 4.
It's
One above.
better than 3 or 1 or 2.
Okay, Krilk.
17.
D.
23.
Nyren.
25.
Nineveh.
11.
Nyren, you're up.
Sucks. 'Cause I don't want anybody to be left behind. I don't know how much time we have. Fuck. Yeah, he's gonna run for the rope.
The rope is 10 feet up. I mean, not 10 feet off the ground,
10
but it's a
feet long.
10-foot climb.
Cool.
Okay. Next we have D.
It seems like the rope is the only way up. At least from the outside.
From what you've seen so far.
What's the creature seem to be doing?
Right now it's chomping on some meat.
I'm scared.
D's gonna hold.
Okay.
Or wait, or what is, because I don't want to
Delay.
say hold,
Delay.
delay. Yeah, I don't want to say hold, making you guys think I'm holding an action. I'm just delaying my turn.
Can jump in before anybody.
Krilk.
Fuck it. Krog's just gonna beeline it to the rope as well.
Oh boy.
So you're at the rope. Next to the is the creature. It didn't take long for the creature to gobble up the piece of meat, so it turns to see yet again prey has entered its arena.
Fuck.
It walks straight up in the space between Nyren and Krilk.
It's adjacent to us.
Mm-hmm.
Nyren gets an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
His disarm, because it has a 10-foot reach. Come on, baby.
Come on, bro.
Yes. Okay. 26 to hit.
That is a hit.
Fuck yeah,
Okay.
Simod.
Okay. 14 damage.
Fuck yeah,
Nice, dude.
Simod.
It's a good hit.
Very big for an AO.
Oh my god. Yes. Good dice. Good dice.
It cries out as it sprays blood over the both of you, and
So it's taken like a total of 18 damage because you did 4 to it, right, Cody?
Yep.
And is there any indicator if the poison has done anything or did anything?
you can do a medicine check on your turn.
Okay, all right.
It's gonna go to bite Nyren.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is fun, guys. Good game.
Not too bad. 18.
Exactly.
52 points of damage.
Not too bad. You take 5 damage.
Wow.
Jeez. Yeah.
You must have rolled like max when you hit Krilk.
No, I rolled a 1 right now.
Wow.
Minimum
Oh my
5.
gosh.
Okay, so then next up we have Nyren.
Wait.
Oh wait, sorry, Nineveh. My bad.
Didn't D roll way better than...
He's delaying.
He delayed.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I'll go after you.
Okay. Well, D would see that Nineveh sees the creature moving, and Nineveh's plating begins to shift, and it begins to rattle, and steam begins to pour out as Nineveh goes into overdrive. I need to roll a crafting check, which I critically succeed.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Cool.
My gizmos go into a state of incredible efficiency, adding great power to my attacks. My strikes deal additional damage equal to my intelligence modifier for 1 minute. And Nineveh just explodes out of the door and just sprints towards the creature. It's going to take 2 movement to get right behind it. You can put me right. Yes, perfect.
Oh my god.
And with the final action, as Nineveh sprints up approaching the creature, their elbow goes back and they attempt to deliver a massive punch.
It's flanked.
Natural 19
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
for a 26.
Hell yeah.
That's a hit.
Rough. 9 points of damage.
So good.
Yeah.
Really good. You clock it right in its hip, and it stumbles over before picking itself up and growling at you.
That's it.
Okay.
D will take D's turn.
Do you?
D's going to step forward to the doorway. Not outside, but inside. Still able to see the creature. And use a move that I have not used yet. Brandishing his koto, he plays a pretty song. A pretty song to everyone else, but the creature starts to feel a little bit agitated. It's not agitate, but I wish to draw its ire. I need a will save.
23.
23. And that's against my spell DC, right?
Correct.
Which is 17.
So just a...
Regular pass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're going to take half of a D10. This is going to be 1d10 mental damage. So you're going to take 1 mental damage. And you get a -1 status penalty attack to all creatures other than me. So if you roll to attack them, you take a -1.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
It's a lot cooler if I roll higher. I got a 2 on a D10.
That's how I felt
even
about
on
my
a
punch.
failed-
I got a 2 on a D8.
Yeah.
It's just like...
Even on a failed attack, that's still good. He's getting -1
yeah.
to attack.
Yes.
That's the difference between a quit, you know.
A quit.
A quit.
Yeah. I cause mental distress to a creature, goading it to strike back at me. Ooh. Yeah, that's my turn.
What's it called?
Draw ire.
Nice.
Nyren.
Climb the rope! And Nyren's gonna try to trip this thing with his Gasarm. 19 on the die.
Damn,
for a
son.
20.
Nice, dude.
Hang on. 19. I almost said way too much. Yeah, 26. I was right.
So your reflex plus 10.
Yeah, it's stripped.
Hell yes.
Nice, dude.
And then, what's going on with the goblins and the halflings? Anything change?
Oh, yeah.
The goblins are all dead.
Yeah,
Everyone's dead.
they're slaughtered. No. At this point, the goblins see you fighting this creature, and they are actively calling out for help. They're just jumping up and down. Help us!
Help us!
Yeah, help us.
Yeah.
Drop some rocks. Shit.
Yeah.
Throw the halfling.
And you can see that the halfling is kind of like backing up, holding his hostage.
Yeah,
Like towards the edge?
I don't think the halfling's gonna do it. I don't think the halfling has what it takes
Okay.
to take a goblin's life. Just, fuck that guy.
That's
I'm
fine.
What's he doing? Those are the Bumblebrashers.
What are
I'm
you-
sure of it.
You know,
Yeah.
I'd stake their life on it.
that's your opinion.
It's D's opinion.
All right,
Nyren's gonna stay down here and fight. Let's do it. Gonna
No,
swing.
help us!
Help us!
Goblin's coming. +4. -5.
Ew,
Natural
hobgoblin.
20.
Natural
Nice.
20.
yes.
Oh, card.
If it's a
Brother
dragon, it
bear.
does.
Oh. If he dies, he dies.
We're slashing. So Nyren trips this thing, falls on its side, brings his Gasarm up above his head, and brings it down like an axe to deal triple damage.
Fuck yes.
This dude's dead.
Come on, Imad.
So the modifier by itself is 12. 22 total damage.
22 total damage. Nyren brings brings his Gasarm down into the center of the creature's face as it is split in twain.
Oh,
It
yes.
stumbles to stand for a moment before collapsing to the ground. Dead.
Hell yeah,
Fuck
dude.
yeah, Imad.
Sick.
Okay.
Sick.
Help us.
Yeah. Last thing he can do is sheath his weapon because you need 2 hands to climb the rope. So his last action, he's going to sheath his weapon and get ready to climb the rope.
Sweet.
That's it.
You're out of combat now, so
So Nineveh's still in a rush, considering everything that's going on. Is going to turn back to D. Nineveh's going to hold out a hand and say, D!
D's gonna walk out, and as he's walking, he wants to get a look at that halfling. Can I do a perception check on the halfling?
sure.
Not a good one. 13.
It's hard to see. In the commotion, he's high up. He's holding a goblin. He's small.
Here you have to be trained to climb a rope, trained in athletics.
I'm not trained.
Yeah, so it's a non-issue, because if you walk up to D, if you walk up to Nineveh, which I assume you do,
Nineveh, or D will walk up to Nineveh.
so Nineveh is going to place a metallic arm around your waist and rocket jump. So I just need to make sure that it doesn't fucking explode, which it doesn't. And so the two of us are launched 30 feet up into the air and onto the edge of the stairs.
Nice.
How romantic.
I know, right?
What is that? 18 to climb the rope?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
20 to climb the rope. I assume I climb the rope. Okay, cool.
Getting to the top of the keep into the battlements. Battlements. Citadel Ultramarines battlements provide a breathtaking view. To the east rise the majestic Five Kings Mountains, looming as ageless, rocky monoliths in the hazy fog. To the south, rolling foothills unfurl, nested around Breach Hill's rooftops. Along the battlements, 6 bonfires have been heaped, although currently only the southwestern 3 are burning fitfully, sending plumes of reddish smoke into the air. Ahead of you, to the north, on the battlements, you see a small halfling man with a goblin holding her with a knife to her neck. The other goblins gather behind you, begging you to save her life.
D, just looking into the eyes of the halfling would just see, just for flavor's sake, D's dead eyes just become like even more dead, like black hellholes. As for also flavor and fun, 3 magic missiles appear around D's head like a Dark Souls attack, and he's just like, make your move. Just trained on that there halfling. Like, what is it, brother?
Krilk is kind of near Nyren since they both climb the rope, and he looks at the halfling, and then he looks at Nyren, and then he just like pats Nyren on the shoulder, and he just says to the halfling, he just cut that that like lizard thing's head in half. Guy, do you really want to? Do we need to do this? How about you just let the goblin go?
These all sound like intimidation rolls.
Mm-hmm.
I'll roll for it.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll for it?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, cool. Good.
Come on, come on.
It's a 22.
Mine is a 20.
Very good.
Yeah.
Both of you.
I've got high intimidation. And I can't roll below a 15. I'm going to die.
When it matters most. Death saving throw 3. Death saving throw 4.
Don't make me climb a rope. You wouldn't want to be quartered, would you, halfling?
Fucking cribbit with the birds.
Boom shakalaka. I'm a hardened killer. I have
You woke
rabies.
halfling.
He glances back and forth betwixt the four of you with wild eyes before dropping his blade from the halfling's neck and pushing her towards you and going to run towards the edge of the building.
I don't like runners.
No.
So, he was holding a halfling or he was holding a goblin?
Sorry, goblin.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
My bad. I said halfling. I meant to say goblin. He pushes the goblin towards you and turns to sprint towards the edge of the battlements.
I'd be happy to loose my 3 magic missiles.
Can Nineveh try something first, and if it doesn't work, is it okay to do something?
Yeah?
Yeah. Nineveh lifts a robotic leg, still steaming, and slams it on the ground. And as it does, the stones ripple out towards the other as they create a massive shockwave.
Suddenly sending goblins toppling over.
I need a reflex save.
Everybody just flies
It's like Angry Birds.
The halfling deftly dodges the shockwave and continues his run towards the edge of...
Are you sure about that?
I am.
What's my DC?
Is it better than a natural 20?
Mm-hmm. It's a 17.
Okay.
Yeah, Niren's going after him.
I tried.
Whatever.
We've got...
Yeah, it would have been cool as shit.
I'll
if it
give
worked.
each of you
They're going to keep
a
nat
shot.
20ing then.
I'll give each of you a shot.
I would like to hit him with magic missiles.
Okay.
A full round action of magic missiles.
Can you control where you're aiming?
Yes,
Oh, it's
they
a
automatically
guaranteed
hit.
Auto hit. If I see the thing, it hits. There's no
Doesn't have
roll.
to roll for it.
Oh,
no
no.
roll, no save.
No, I just mean, like, can you pick where you hit
Oh yeah,
him?
you could go.
Can you, like, hit him in,
body
like, the
parts.
leg and
Body
not...
parts.
Yeah, just, like, hopefully not kill him.
Just hit him in the knees with all 3 shots.
Yeah. Blow his fucking leg off.
I used to be an adventurer.
Then I took 3 magic missiles to the knee. That's a shame. Just for fun's sake, Shockwave is a non-damaging ability that, if they fail, makes them flat-footed till the end of their turn. No, sorry. If they fail, they become prone. If they critically fail, they become prone and take damage from the fall.
If it makes you feel any better.
All the goblins are dead from it.
Yeah, they all failed.
Is there a way to make to do non-lethal magic missile? Can you choose non-lethal?
You knocked
Or something like
over
that?
3 of the goblins.
Because
That's fine.
non-lethal has to do with an attack roll. So
Mm-hmm. As homeboy is like stumbling to keep running, just missile after missile, just starting from the back of his leg. So like calf, ass cheek, center of his back. He takes 12 damage.
wow.
12 damage.
12 dart forces. 12 darts of force.
You got your +1 on each of those, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Did pretty good. A 4, 3, and 2.
He stumbles forward, continuing his sprint. Who's next?
Okay.
It's got to be feeling it.
Okay.
Krilk grabs he pulls out a composite short bow.
Short bro.
And he's going to shoot that
He
short
pulls
bro.
out his own halfling.
Hey, big friends. Tired of you.
I'm going to hit this guy with cyanide for questioning.
That's a 25 to hit.
Jesus.
Natural 19.
That's a hit.
Speaking of questioning. Oh, God.
But you can make this non-lethal.
You have to declare before you make the attack non-lethal, and you take a minus
2.
4. Oh, 2? Okay,
To what?
minus 2 penalty to the roll.
To the attack
Would
roll.
you have done that?
Yes, I would have done non-lethal. I didn't know I had to declare it, so I don't want to kill him.
I mean, he's the one that
So
asked
it'd be
me in the first
A
place.
23 to hit.
Yeah, 23 to hit.
Miss. Just kidding. That's still a hit.
Okay.
It's
All
still a
right.
hit.
So I just shoot him in the knee. That's it.
What's the damage?
It was 2
2?
damage. Yeah.
2
Yeah, the only
non-lethal.
difference between lethal and non-lethal is if you drop somebody to 0 with non-lethal, they go unconscious instead of dying.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like clocking somebody over the head instead of splitting it in half.
Continues to limp towards the edge.
Jesus, this fucking halfling.
Nyron's gonna run up and trip him with the Gisarm.
Okay.
Find the halfling! Find the halfling!
So it's against his reflex DC.
Yes. Man, I'm rolling very well right now. That is a 24.
You got him. You tripped him.
Yeah. Yes.
Falls directly on his face.
Nice.
Now what?
And then, grapple.
Split his head!
Grapple?
Let's grapple.
Just lay on him.
Which is, I believe that's also
Couldn't
athletics.
you just like pick him up and just hold him?
Non-lethally cut him in half.
Yeah, so it's plus 2.
Doesn't
Dang
need his
it,
feet.
5. I rolled a 5 to grapple.
Total?
Yeah.
A 5 total to grapple?
Well, it's an attack maneuver. So my
Minus.
thing is plus 7, so it's plus 2. I rolled a 3, so 5
Yeah.
total.
Is it MAP?
Yeah.
And what's that against?
Fortitude DC.
Yeah, that's definitely a fail.
Yeah.
However,
You have to be -5 fortitude in order for you to get that.
we'll just... I mean, you could just lay on him.
Yeah, he was just gonna put his foot on his back.
Free action, fall prone.
Yeah, free action fall prone on him.
He's too small for you to grab, so you just...
I'm good at this. He falls. Nard has fallen so many times in this game. I forgot. In the fire, he fell like twice.
Yeah. So, you have him.
Nice.
Let me go!
Who are you?
Who are you?
Good one.
I am the creature that is going to kill you if you do not answer this question. Who are you?
Intimidation.
This is gonna be rich. A 19 for a 19 intimidation.
Nice.
Wow.
My name's Calmont.
Nyron's grip on him gets tighter as he says the word Calmont.
What? I don't even know you.
Of course you don't. You probably don't know the friends you killed. This purple glow starts to appear around Nyron, but then it slowly goes away and he shoves him towards the rest of the party. You deal with him! Nyron walks away.
From laying down.
Yes.
He rolls.
He rolls
Thanks,
rolls
Cody.
off the battlement.
Fucking asshole.
Hey man, continuity, I'm sorry. Rolls him across the ground and then rolls away. We could pause and you could redo it.
No, it's fine. He gets up, he walks away.
You were feeling it too, Iman. I
know he was.
You feeling
That's
it.
part of why I was like, he's gonna hate this.
That's okay. I got one on you. It's fine. But yeah, Nyron aggressively shoves him, almost throws him towards the rest of you guys, because we've got questions and Nyron doesn't want to kill him right now.
Crook kind of like grabs him and is
Like as he bumps into you, he turns to try and run again.
yeah, I just catch him. I catch him by like the back of his collar, and I'm
so
just
sneaky.
like, all right, short stuff. Come on, let's. Why
Kicking
don't
his
you?
legs.
You're only two inches taller than me.
He's a hobgoblin. He's like people
I'm
size.
pretty
Yeah,
big,
but
actually.
2 inches in his brain.
Yeah. So, what do you come here often?
Get your hands off me.
What's your store? What's your sign?
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I'm just. What are you doing here? Can we drop the
None
whole?
of your goddamn business.
Yeah, all
He
right.
started the fire at the church.
You can't prove it.
And I suppose you don't also have a book that is missing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
D's gonna dig through his pockets.
We will
Hey.
see.
Get your hands off me. Filthy elf.
Oh, I mean, D smells like shit.
He is literally a filthy elf.
He is a little
That's right.
filthy.
Yeah.
Look, you can tell us what's going on, or we can just drag you back to the people who paid to have us come get you.
Yeah, well, you could kiss my ass,
All
but
right,
I mean,
okay.
we're not all going to get what we want here, are we?
Okay, cool. We can just kill you. We'll just kill you then.
I'd like to see you try. He goes to try and run again.
just grabs him.
Cribbit is like slowly climbing up the rope.
I forgot about Griffin.
What are the other goblins doing?
The goblins are checking on the other goblin that was
That's where
held at knife point
that's where D would be going.
and picking themselves up from the ground because they got knocked over by the shockwave.
Does anyone else have questions for him?
Yeah, does anyone else have questions for him?
Then it was going to knock him out non-lethal damage.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Cribbit gets on top of the rope.
I have a question for him.
It's an 18 with the -2.
That
Oh, you don't have to do the -2 because punching's non-lethal.
Oh, you're right. Oh, no, I'm not a monk. Monks are the ones that drop the non-lethal trait. You still have to make it with your fists. Oh, no, you're right. They
with
do
the fist,
non-lethal
if
damage.
you want it to be lethal, you take -2. Because fist is naturally
Yes,
non-lethal.
you're right. I'm sorry. So, yeah, then a 20.
perfect. Yes.
Okay.
All right,
he's
yeah, I
knocked out.
clock him. I still have my overclock damage, too, so he takes 11 points of non-lethal damage.
I want to ask him why he's being. Oh,
I mean, you still have a chance. He's not out yet.
why are you being an asshole?
Oh my god!
He's taking like 30 damage. Is that right?
How much? You want to answer our questions, or?
What level are you?
You want to go fuck yourself?
Okay, cool.
Jeez.
Let's punch him again.
My turn. Nyron
D
swings.
Cribbit's gonna like back away from that
We
situation.
just beat the shit out of this halfling until he falls asleep.
Cribbit's gonna go to D, who is just kind of standing over the goblins, not trying to be intimidating, but he can't talk. So Cribbit's gonna go over there to them.
You just assume while he's doing that, the three of us are just beating the shit out of this halfling in the background.
16 to hit. Nyron misses.
He's like rolling around on the ground. Don't touch me! I don't even know you! What do you care about these stupid vermin?
All right, we can do
Cue anime
goblin.
group stomping.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Looney Tunes cloud of smoke.
Eventually, you
25.
subdue him. Yeah, you're good. Eventually, you subdue him. I imagine you knock him out, kind of tie him up. If y'all have rope.
We're going to take the rope that's hanging
From
there if we don't have rope.
Just dangle him from the stairs.
Yeah.
D wants to do a check on the goblin that was being held to see if he knows who this person is. Is this Renata?
Huh?
I don't know. I have a
It's
name.
Calmont.
Well, no, not the
halfling,
goblin.
The goblin.
The goblin.
This is Nyron.
It's not.
Can I do a roll or is it a waste of time?
I mean, it'd just be a question.
Well, but he can't ask.
Yeah, but Cribbit could.
Yeah, but D wants to see if he knows for reasons.
Goblins all look the same.
Not if they have Are they naked?
What are you, a halfling?
Wow.
No, from what you can tell,
Are they Bumblebrashers?
she
Could just ask him.
the one that was being held does look like what she's wearing looks like she may be in a role of leadership.
She's got just like a big BB on it.
She
No, it's a black and yellow striped uniform that has thorns on the sleeves.
Stupid.
yeah, go ahead and roll a society check for me.
The reason I do this is because D does not speak, but also he knows a lot.
He do know lots.
But maybe not about
Wouldn't
this
you
subject.
like to know?
12.
Just from looking at her, no. But you hear. What languages do you speak? Rather, do you speak Goblin?
I honestly don't remember.
No. For me.
No. Cribbit would walk up. Madam, are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. Thank you, friend. Thank you.
Oh, of course. We're sorry if the lizard belonged to you.
No.
I don't belong to anyone.
Big creature, not ours.
We were sent here on a mission. The Bumblebrashers needed help.
We are Bumblebrashers.
We
Thank
are
you,
we
friend.
are help.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for help.
Yeah, this is them. Got them.
Krill.
Still beating the guy in the background.
You are a goblin.
I am a frog. I'm not from here.
They turn to each other and start talking in goblin. Friend. Goblin. Green.
So Krilk? Krilk comes over after seeing
Need an adult?
Yeah.
I think the other two probably walk up too, both holding the now unconscious.
Yeah, I think
Dragging him by the ankle.
We each got an ankle.
and is like,
Does he speak goblin?
yes,
Okay, perfect.
yeah. And he says, "Are you? I'm assuming you guys are the Bumblebrashers."
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're the Bumblebrashers.
No, they speak perfect English.
Well, no, they're talking in goblin.
We're talking.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, sorry, missed the context.
You just hear goblin.
This is.
Well, I say.
Do you guys confuse him with a?
Yeah, he looks like a goblin, is he not?
I don't know what the fuck he is, but he's not a goblin.
I gotta say, I really appreciate your help here.
How? I mean,
I was in a bit of a sticky wicket back there. Sticky wicket.
yeah. How much do you appreciate our help?
As much as the city will pay you.
Okay, because we're looking for a book.
A book. I mean, we have like shelves.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of books here. I should probably be more specific. He looks over to Cribbit and D and he's like, "Hey, what's the name of that book?"
Yeah, can we search the unconscious hobgoblin's body now to see if he's got a book?
Yeah, you can.
I do. That.
I really enjoy that. Friend. Yeah, thanks. What's up?
I don't have the book written down.
Oh.
Did it have a name?
Yeah, sorry.
Searching,
You
searching.
check him. You find a dagger. A dagger.
A dagger. Okay.
I cut out myself. A dagger, leather armor, 2 potions, a short bow, 20 arrows, and a thieves' tools.
Ooh.
That's it.
This dude had all this shit in his pockets.
You take off his armor too.
I'd be happy to take those thieves' tools off of his
Thieves' body.
person,
Definitely disarm him.
if everyone's cool with that.
Sure.
Can't do much, but I can thieve a little.
So Krilk turns to the goblins again and is like,
I'm Helba, by the way.
Helba, I'm Krilk.
Helva?
Helba.
Helba. Yeah.
It's Helba. Yes, friend.
So
Anyways, yeah, I'm
Helba
Helba.
was the one with the
Helba.
knife to the neck.
what are you guys doing here? What's happening?
We lived here. We lived in the crypt below the vaults, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, there are cultists down there.
Cultists.
Yeah, they're a cult. That's why we're. That's yep.
Why
that's
you're
why
up
we're out
here? Did you guys light the fire
We did. Yeah. Yep.
for just because of the cultists?
Well,
or-
so what had happened was we were just in our home in the vaults, and then suddenly these cultists started to attack us, and they that big lizard thing. There were 2 of them, and they chased us out of our home. So we came out here to call for help, and it tried to chase us up, but it was too heavy, and so it broke, and then we were just stuck up here.
then the halfling too. Where does he come in?
He just got here, like, I want to say earlier today, I don't know, a couple hours ago.
He's a rude little
Maybe.
bastard.
Yeah, he sucked. He was just standing. He was up here, just standing, screaming about a ring. And like, yeah, there used to be like stuff, valuables here, but it's all been looted.
Mr. Frodo.
You lost the ring, Mr. Frodo.
He kept asking us how to get down to the vaults, but as you can see, the opening has been covered by rubble, so we didn't have an answer for him. We were trying to tell him that there was another way over in the hills, but he just thought we were telling him to get out of the keep, I guess, but he had me at knife point, and he just kept calling us vermin. It didn't help that all of them, hey, you guys, maybe don't insult the guy that has a knife to my throat. But yeah, so it was a bit of a situation. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of information in that.
Yeah, I mean, it's been my life for the past hour, but you know.
So this entrance in the entrance is where? This other entrance into the vault?
If you go, say where we are, if you were to go through the fortress, it's back here. Back to the hills in the west.
Hills in the west.
It's just right in there. We used to use it all the time to go in and out for hunting and gathering.
Elf,
that's what we do.
Elf, I know you don't talk, but you can hear hills in the west.
D pulls out his book. Oh, what's in the hills in the west?
The door. There's a vault. They lived in a vault, chased out by cultists.
Door to vaults. Door to home.
Speak, friend, and enter. And the prickly little bastard was looking for a ring.
We don't have rings in vaults. We don't.
Door to
We
vault.
don't have any. They've all been looted.
How long have you guys been in the vault before these cultists showed up?
We've been the Bumblebrashers have been here for 10 years, at least, maybe more.
Fee, could D do would it be society check to remember the name of the hills to better pinpoint the location?
You would know it's Hell Knight Hill.
Hell Knight Hill.
That's what it's referred to as.
Door to vault in Hell Knight Hill to the west.
Behind the keep. I'm sorry I can't help you with your book issue.
You guys live in this building?
We live down under building.
They live underneath it.
We live in vaults. No, we live in crypts.
How do you get past all the creatures all over this place?
West door.
Ah, we went the wrong way, guys.
We know we don't come up here. We don't hang out in the keep. Can you tell me?
Normally you don't hang out up here. You just came up here because of the cultists.
We were chased out.
Yeah. She says that she doesn't talk to big dumb lizards.
I didn't say that.
That's rude.
It doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't like your color. It's really racist. She said it.
No, friend. Me.
That's hurt.
Common
that is presumptuous. After
common
what you
no
said.
good. Common no good. Goblin good.
I'm sorry you don't like the common language.
They don't live. They live down underneath it. They don't come.
Nyrin,
They don't
think
come up
us
here.
commoners.
So Croak, even though we're speaking in Goblin, lowers his voice a little bit and asks you if you. He says, "Do you know anything about the Akuje? I'm looking for a specific tribe."
I don't know much, but when the Kuje are elves, right?
Yes.
When those cultists came into the vaults, they said something about elf gates. I don't know anything about that. And we obviously didn't stay long to talk.
I'm looking for a specific elf. Do you know any elves?
We don't see many elves out here.
All right.
Sorry, friend. Also, you're a dick.
Oh, okay. All right, I don't understand why.
Not to interrupt, but I'm interrupting. What do we do with him? Just holds up the ankle of the halfling.
Take away. We do not want here.
Our business is not finished here.
I would imagine we should hang on to him for whatever bounty they're willing to pay us.
Take
back
him
in
to
town.
Greta.
And who's going to carry him?
Give him here.
D pulls a Pokeball off of his belt.
We...
Wish.
Oh, I totally forgot to mention this. You got in that little, you didn't get it because you were in a rush, but in that little pen where the big creature was, there was 7 dog slicers, some bows, and arrows.
Pardon? Like in the arena thing, like down below?
Because when they were running away, they had all their weapons. And
Dog slicers are goblin weapons.
Oh.
That's their form of large butcher knives.
if your friends could help us get our weapons back, we can keep him, but not for long. And if he starts anything, you're not getting him back alive.
Well, what are you guys? Are you guys staying here? Where are you? What are you doing now that you've been kicked out of the vaults?
Well, once we know it's safe, now that you're here, I'm assuming that you plan on helping us get out. At least I'd hope so. Once you let us know that
you
it's
did
safe.
Just call me a dick.
Well, it's because you told him that I was racist.
Oh, yeah. Well, we just have a thing that it's hard to understand.
Meanwhile, it's just like...
Goblin.
Yeah, Nineveh's still staring at you guys, waiting for an answer. And so they just, still holding the ankle of the halfling, is just going to start shaking him so that any of his extra possessions,
just falling.
Yeah, like the bow, the arrows, the knife, all that just kind of clatters down to the ground, and along with whatever y'all picked up already. Of course,
But we'll just end up having to find a new place out in the hills, at least until the crypts are clear.
Hey, Krilk, you want to ask them if they got a key for the cell back there?
Do you have a key for the cell back there? Be specific, Frog. What cell are you talking about?
Remember where we saw the skeleton? We fought the living dead.
Yeah, in the prison, there's a small holding cell that we came through that was locked.
And I really hope that key's in here somewhere.
Nyrin, do you have any rope?
Nyrin looks at the rope that we climbed.
Yes.
Not paying attention, just waiting for the rope. I assume the two of us will just...
Yeah.
D walks up and hands you an actual rope as he
sweet.
sees Nyrin going to the exit.
intercept and hand him a rope.
Yes.
We have no
Yes.
keys.
No.
Yeah, you and I will be over there just tying them up while they're talking.
Cool.
We just exist.
Well, what does there's no key, Frog. So
Oh, well. Just thought it might be nice to throw this guy somewhere.
what does everyone want to do? The
Going back.
goblins are willing to hold the
We can keep temporarily.
short thing.
Good. And Nineveh will drop his unconscious body in
We
front
need
of
our
them.
weapons.
Yeah, they want their weapons down where we killed Nyrin's cousin.
How long will you hold on to this Calmont?
Until he attack again.
I want to take him back to Breach Hill.
Do you guys have any business in Breach Hill? Do you need any? I mean,
Cousin, I'm sorry.
no, I'm not. We're not really.
Not you, sorry. Warble. She's like family. I don't have business there, but if you could tell her that we are okay, that would be great.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I know? I didn't write
Do you have
shit.
money? Do you? How are you going to kind of? You said the city will pay us. What do we send them a bill?
I would assume so. I would assume that
Is Warble's your friend? She's
Yeah.
going to take care of.
she's the ambassador of the Bumblebrashers. She lives in the city now, and then when we need things, she brings them to us or sends them to us, and then...
And you can write.
Can I write?
Yes, yeah,
Oh.
right. In common, in Goblin.
I could probably write something in Goblin. I don't
Okay.
think I could write anything in Common.
Do
Do
you
you
want-
need me to write like a receipt?
Yeah, I would kind of like something to show that we have helped you, and we're gonna get your
I
weapons.
mean, I don't have any paper
Well,
or a pen.
We have what we need.
Dangling Calmont.
We need the book.
is there any other information you can give us? I tell you what, we'll skip the receipt. Is there any other information you can give us regarding these cultists, or anything else you think we need to know to try and clear this place out?
I mean, I can't tell you too much about the actual Citadel because we don't spend a lot of time up here. There are 2 levels to the vaults. There are cultists.
And you mentioned the gates earlier. Was that through a connection with the cultists? You heard them talking about
I
the
heard them
gates?
talking about it. I don't know
Alright.
what that means.
Okay.
I don't know what an elf gate is. But I heard them say elf, and I heard them say gate. And I know what an elf is. I know what a gate is. So I don't know if it's like a gate
Yeah.
just for elves,
It's okay.
or
I mean, it
a
doesn't-
gate
it's-
made by elves,
Okay.
or
Well,
if
just
it's like...
do this on your own time. You can figure it out. So the vault below. There's a vault below that we can get into. It's got 2 layers. It's up to you guys what you want to do. Do we want to go back to Breach Hill?
Either way, I don't want to leave Calmont with the goblins, because they will kill him, but he needs to answer for what he did.
Only if he attack first.
He will attack. Did you see him?
Okay,
I did not see him before tied with a rope with no weapons.
you insult.
Yeah, he seems pretty subdued now.
We are trustworthy.
Just don't kill
We'll
him.
not do it unless it is a life or death situation.
Oh, okay.
Not going to just kill him to be an asshole.
Gotcha. All right. We'll leave him with you then.
Okay.
I was thinking, like, as soon as he wakes up, we're going to kill him. It's like, oh no.
No. We want to just kill him.
No, remind me, Matt. You wrote down. We didn't have the name of the book. She didn't tell us the name of the book.
I didn't write it down if she did. Because I'm not good.
Man, I'll be honest. I don't even know what book you guys are talking about.
Maybe I'm
You know
wrong.
what? It might have
There
been
was-
the one you're
I
looking
might
for?
be looking for.
You're
I might
looking
have
for a book.
mentioned a book that I was, but the main connection was just. I was looking for a connection to the
Wasn't
tribe.
there mention that a book was stolen from someone in that guy? This guy, the halfling, was like the
He worked at the bookseller's shop,
right.
but I don't
Didn't
know.
somebody mention something about him stealing a book and then disappearing? And that was like right around the time that the fire happened, which is why we associated that person with the fire, and why we went out looking for this person in the first place.
I'm trying to remember the conversation we had with. I guess it was Warble, right? Before we embarked to this keep.
Yeah, it was with...
Warble asked us to check on the Bumblebrashers.
Yeah, and there definitely was. I'm trying to think where this guy came in. If he was mentioned by Warble.
Somebody else said that
They saw
fire
him
was
running
started.
running out of town after the fire was
And
started.
then I thought the person that was his mentor or master mentioned that a book was stolen.
You never talked to her.
I thought all of them just walked up and talked to us at the same time, and because they vomited like 3 problems at us all at once.
Yeah.
Where one was like, find the person who started the fire, and the other was like, my book is missing, and the third one's like, my Bumblebrashers though.
No.
Calmont works for Vaz,
Vaz, okay.
but I think that was just mentioned in passing.
Maybe. Then I don't know where we got the idea of a missing
The
book.
book
Well, I
may be
mean,
mine.
yeah.
The book may be because I definitely remember talking to Warble
Yes.
about
Looking
a book,
for a book.
Okay.
mainly just because I was looking for a connection to
Yeah.
what I was talking to the Bumblebrashers about.
Yeah, because you guys are talking about a book, and I'm like, I know you want a book. I know you found a book, but I don't know what book you guys are
No,
talking
the book that we found was the Book of the Order of the Nail. Mm-hmm. It was a whole other thing.
Yeah.
Well, we were sent here after the building was burned. We were told about the Bumblebrashers and the fire, and we found them. How do we prove that they're safe?
Well, I tried asking for a receipt.
Yeah,
Does anyone
sorry.
have paper? Actually, you have paper and a pen, don't you? Can I get you to let this?
Dee's gonna walk up with the book, and Cribbit's gonna say, write your name or something.
Is the keep safe to leave?
We haven't gone through all of it yet, I don't think.
We can lead you through the way we came.
Yeah, there should be a path. That's clear.
Also, quick question. It's a little out there, but you know, sometimes when a foreign language is spoken, there are words that don't translate, and so they're just direct variations of the words.
Mm-hmm.
Would the words elf and gate have been in Goblin, or would they have been, would have been like a standout word, like Yo quiero Taco Bell, where it stands out? You know what I mean?
I mean, I think that elf probably would. Maybe not gate.
That's definitely something Krilk would not mention to anybody else.
Right. We were commissioned to find this one, pointing at the halfling. For all intents and purposes, we have concluded our mission.
You are also commissioned to save the Bumblebrashers.
Right. Which is tied in. But I, for one, cannot stand the notion of cultists bringing demons into our world. We are done, and yet I am not. What should we do?
That is the question. And that is a question that we will have to answer next time. Because today's story is over. And Zach is...
I have to go home.
a little baby
I have to
that
leave.
has a
Pussy boy, pussy boy.
bedtime.
I have a wife.
He gotta go home and hang out with his wife. Ooh.
I miss her.
Oh, look at him crying.
Bye, everybody.
I didn't even. I got caught up in it. I didn't even realize what time it was.
The Cursed Caravan uses trademarks and or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy, paizo.com/community use. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. The Cursed Caravan is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. We would like to thank Michael Ghelfi Studios, the world reference for tabletop RPG audio, for the music and the ambiance. You can find out more about them at michaelgelfi.com. Please check out their Patreon and YouTube channel links in the description. If you like what we do, please rate us 5 stars on your podcast app of choice. It helps us tremendously. You can email us at thecursedcaravan@gmail.com. We have Instagram, The Cursed Caravan Podcast, and Twitter, The Cursed Caravan Podcast @Cursed Caravan. Thank you for listening.
How about that weather?
The weather. No weather. I hate weather.
Why?
Yeah, Matthew, the weather's the weather, whether you like it or not.
Wow.
All right, we're taking this from the top.
All right, I quit.